I'm Marisa Astorkia. I'm 51 years old and I come from Australia. I had a tumour of the brain and it was glioblastoma. Yeah, so it's a fast growing one, so I had to act quite quickly. That was diagnosed on the 28th of February. Well, to tell you the truth, even before I had an operation, we straight away started researching for hypothermia clinics because I knew I needed to find someone that could advise me on the steps. And we happened to Google Verita Life. We called all over the world, but we were very comfortable once we got to speak to them. And Dr. Hassami FaceTimed me, and he said straight away to have the operation first.
Yeah, he gave us some really good advice straight up, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Because it's scary because, one day you're playing cricket and the next day it's like, what, Marisa's got a tumour, and it's like your whole world just changes. And all of a sudden, it's just like, hang on, we haven't been there, done this before. And so it's, and I suppose it's for everyone going through that as well, isn't it? So,
So my initial consultation with Dr. Hassami was just peaceful. It was, it was so good. I knew then, right, I have to get operated on, so that was our next step. So we flew to Spain and had the glio out, and straight after that, Hassami called again in Spain, check up to see how I was, and that was really good. So we knew that this was going to be the right decision to make. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking over there.
The next step, yeah.
He looked at the results from the surgery for me, and it's more of a preventive as far as I know, but we weren't too sure if there was anything maybe left in there. So that's when Dr. Sami said to come over and he would do hypothermia on me with a new machine for the brain, so I was excited about that, and start building my own immune system up to help fight the cancer.
That was a big thing, wasn't it? Because Marisa's going on a trial back in Australia, and there was a period of about a month between, so we just thought everything kind of is aligning, and we thought, well, let's get the immune system up. There's no better place, than to be here, and so we made that decision, and it's been great. It's been really good. It's positive.
Yeah. As soon as we came here, we arrived, and it was, we had greeted so well by these beautiful people. And straight away they started with my normal blood pressure and checked me over, blood tests, everything. Dr. Sami decided what kind of treatment he wanted to give me. I was quite happy with most of it. My father had also done this 10 years ago, so I had an idea of what they may be doing. With all the vitamins and everything, first 2 weeks took a bit out of me. I wasn't used to it, so I had to get used to that, my body. I lost my appetite for a little while because, like I said, you felt full getting all these infusions, and then we just improved from then on. It was great. I'm here 4 weeks, so it hit me after 2 weeks. That's when I knew, but I also knew from the beginning I was making the right decision, so I was happy from the beginning. By after week 2 I knew that this is the right thing to do.
And it's a shock too for the body, like Marisa's always taken vitamins of some sort, and so you're taking this little 5 milligram vitamin C, and then you come over here and you're on 50 mg, like a high dose. So Marisa's body took a little bit to get used to it, just like the majority of people, I suppose, would. But after that 2 week mark, her body's really taken it in its stride, and no more sickness or feeling tired, and
no.
That's great.
Even in the food, because they recommended a certain diet for my tumour, and it's tough, but at the same time it's rewarding to know that if I'm doing this, it's working. It was the most smoothest process you could ever go on with Verita Life, to be truthful. Eve was just amazing, the lady that looks after us from here. She would phone us, FaceTime us, she would email us. She made everything so easy. She organised all our accommodation. She helped us out with the visa, and if we had trouble with visa or needed to extend visas, she was just always very useful and helpful all the time. And so our transition was easy. The flights were booked. As soon as we arrived at the airport, we were picked up by buggies. And also not only looking after myself and my partner, was also they looked after my children that came over with us as well for the first 2 weeks. So they picked us up, and straight away we were greeted by Verita there and brought straight to the clinic here. Yeah.
And they just made it so personalised too. Like they really made us feel so comfortable as soon as we got here. Like Tarek's been absolutely amazing and his team. And even for Marisa, when she was getting MRIs or PIC lines put in, we're always escorted with someone that could speak the local language. So when you go to the hospital, we could just sit back, stress-free, and it was all organised.
The facilities are great. You know, to turn up and have a brand new hypothermia machine for my brain was great. To know that they're keeping up to date with all their equipment is a good feeling. The room where they have all the services are beautiful. The view of Bangkok, it's lovely having all that view there. And the nurses, as for the nurses, they're like another group of friends. We've become very close and jokeful with the nurses. Yeah, you're really looked after well. And
always well. You know, beautiful people.
Beautiful. And
nurses,
the cooks.
The cooks, the chef,
well.
the chef and her team.
Make amazing food. First advice I would do is to call Dr. Hassami here at the clinic and get some advice from him on what your steps should be, because he'll be able to help you whether you come here, and if you don't come here, he'll still be able to help you.
Everyone, as I said, we felt so welcomed as soon as we walked in. You meet beautiful people, and they've just been amazing, haven't they, the whole way through. You know, you've got another family here, you've got all the IVs and a doctor, 3 doctors on call at any particular time, as well as 3 or so RNs here on the floor as well. So when you're out of this environment and you're at home, it can be a little daunting and scary. And so I suppose advice for other people that are wanting to come, we found for us is to have a plan. So when we have that in place, then we will feel better knowing that, okay, we still have, a flight to get to this place or so forth. There's always inconveniences, but at least we know that there is that option, and it sits better with us, just knowing there's a plan.
Surprisingly enough, he knows a lot about Australia.